What's going on, everybody? My screen is so black. Free-to-play OG here, back on day 183 of the free-to-play account series. And I have no idea why we are not seeing blue stacks here. Let's try this. Let's try relaunching BlueStacks. Well, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thanks for being here. Sorry for the little technical difficulty. We'll get that figured out while we go over what's happening today. I may have to, I don't know what to do. What do you do if you have to restart OBS? Your stream should still be going on YouTube's end, right? I don't know how that works. Might have an interruption. Good thing we don't have to find out. Woo! I actually have no idea. That's a good question. I think your stream is still like live technically on YouTube, so you can close OBS and reopen it. I don't know. Anyhow, there we go. Let's get this thing started, guys. So today we're going to be getting into some fun stuff. Actually, some really interesting stuff that I'm excited to talk about. Huge shout out to Wayne Clark for getting my wheels turning yesterday. One of the things we're going to be talking about is because of that. Also, Wayne, I don't know if you hit me back. Did you end up using all those selectors for artifacts, or did you still have some you're trying to figure out? I wasn't sure. Sorry that took so long, man. Been busy. But anyways, before we get into any of that, man, you know we got something we got to do first. Hi-ya! What's going on, Peter? How you doing, man? Free-to-play Mortals here. Appreciate it. How you doing, brother? Nadar's here. As always, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Sakura, what's going on, dude? How are you? KT3, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, man. And thanks for the kind words about that guide series, man. That was a lot of work, and I'm not the best at those things, so I really appreciate that feedback. Thank you. Wayne Clark, what's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. Nowfist is here. Mini account help we're doing today is going to be people on my shortlist, Nowfist, so you're one of them. So if you can be here at the end of the stream, man, hang around so we can get you taken care of. Chibi, I think you're one of them as well, my friend. What's up, Chibi? How you doing? Himalay's here. Alan Fu is in the house. What's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. Sanjeev's here. What's going on, man? Who else we got here? Goated's in the house. What's Goated? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Zonathana's here. What's going on, dude? Sam Gamagoo's here. What's going on? And I think we're getting close here. Hello. Jermaine's here as well. What's happening, Jermaine? And I think maybe we got everybody. All right, my friends, let's get into this thing. Give me some free stuff. Let's go. Hey, that's a nice start. Hey. Oh, yeah. Come on now. That's good stuff. Nice 2020 here with the tokens. Come on. You know I like to celebrate those little W's, man. We got to work on those sectors to get them beefed up, man. We got to get everything to 20. Every sector to 20 by next week. No, I'm just kidding. But we do want to take that on as a goal. Man, I love how this has been lining up. I've actually been intentionally not refreshing the shop because it is lining up so well. And if you don't refresh it manually, right, except for the free refresh that we've been using seconds after the manual refresh, it stays on a little clock, man. And we just get it at the same time every day. So we've been getting a nice little refresh in our dispatch shop. Start a stream. Son of Donnie, what's going on, dude? Long time no see. Thanks for coming by the stream. Good to see you. RJ, it's your birthday today, bro. What's up, Hachiware? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope it goes spectacular. That's awesome. Heck yeah, happy birthday. Toot toot. Couple birthday tutors if YouTube doesn't take them away. Which it usually does, which is just the weirdest thing, man. Anyhow, give me a new shop. Let's see, what do we got here? Ooh. Ew. I still don't think we're doing this right now, and I'm certainly not doing that, so let's just refresh that. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Now we're talking. Give me that. And I think we kind of leave the rest. We're low on tokens, otherwise I might take this. The exchange rate's pretty good, but we don't need to spend tokens on feathers. Let's get out of there, get into the alliance. Man, I got a bunch of weird notes going on. They're distracting, but I'm excited to talk about them. Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff today. All right, nice. Get our dono, get our tokens going, get some support. Tech support. Oh man, and by the way, speaking of old people stuff, if any of you got the badger reference in the emojis in today's title, man, huge shout out to you, because that is a really deep, nerdy, old man reference. So good on you if you figured that out. Woo! I'll give you a hint, and the hint is Weird Al Yankovic. All right, let's go here. We need Bam, I guess. We just go Bam. That's fine. How's our Nornstones? They're looking okay. I'm scared to spend out too many Nornstones, but we can spare 50. No doubt about it. And then we are going to hold off on the gear up kits because we're still a little low, man. Oh, well, then maybe you know the reference if you're old now. RJ. I'm just kidding, dude. I think it's about 30 years before your time. 30 years, something like that. 35. Anyhow, let's get this Cosmic Core re-rolled. And see, actually, you know what? I think it's better luck if we stick to the notes. You guys are going to get me wearing one sock here pretty soon. All right, so we've got some Bam. Nice. You love it. We need Bam. We got some gold in here, some energy. The check-ins, which I haven't talked about a ton lately, are looking pretty good. We're in a good spot. We're right about to hit our CTP. Hooray for CTP Day. We're all excited about that. But then right here, we're about to get into 300 crystals and some carbonadium, which is really, really nice. And then we're also lined up with crystals here as well. We're in the part of the monthly check-in where we're getting crystals. So we're actually getting a decent little crystal income, and we should be up over 4K here in the next like 2 days. More than that. Like we might be about 4.3. Anyways, crystals are looking pretty good. And I'm kind of setting a goal in my head, guys, of trying to save around 10,000 crystals for Black Friday. Might be a bit of a lofty goal, might not. We might end up with more, but we'll see, because I really want to potentially get a few of the uniforms we want, an epic quest, whichever one that is, you know, whether it's one we need to unlock a different one or a new one or whatever. We'll probably make another big purchase like that around Black Friday. And then I don't know if I said uniforms, big purchase, and then some gambling on cards. I'm probably going to want to get P cards this Black Friday. Try and get our Pierce a little better. And potentially, we'll start putting away some PvP cards sooner than later. That time will come, because I think we're just going to go for 25% Pierce and acceptable stats on our PvE set, and then start working on a PvP set some, because I do really like PvP, especially as a free-to-play player. It's fun, man. All right, let's see what we get here. Come on, something decent. That's just the worst of the worst. That's the turd burglars. Run away! Run away! That is absolute garbage. All right, better luck next time. Let's go ahead and clear these out. Keep working towards the rewards here. You know what's kind of fun to do? Oh, there it is. We don't even have to change anything. Perfect. Is to let Gamora or Gwenpool punch this guy. That's always a hoot. Trying to get the balls, huh? I don't know. I think I missed it, Wayne. Let me look back here. Yeah, I think I missed it. You got 5-star and 3-star. Used 4-star on Emma and 6 on Null. Yeah, I saw the Null. I looked at your account for a minute. You got a 6-star Carnage from gambling? Bro, that's nice, man. Grats, dude. So you've got a 5 and a 3 left? I was looking, and you're pretty stacked on, like, you know, your account's pretty stacked. So, like, you have a lot of your PvP artifacts already for, like, the main PvP characters. So I don't know if you want to look for something new or if you're trying to upgrade an existing artifact, you know? But support artifacts might be something you actually look at this point, because you have so many PvP artifacts at, like, 4, 5, and 6 stars. Especially with the 3-star, right? I don't know. I'd have to look at your supports. I don't know what you have left, but the 3-star, you definitely probably want to lean towards a support or just some niche artifact you don't have yet, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good old Nebula. Good old Nebula. All right, any old body will do. Take it away, Loki. What are these supports? What is happening here? What in the hell is this? Ew. Let's not do that. That just seems mean. There we go. That looks better. That looks more villainous. Although he should have... There's other ways, you know, and none of it matters because this guy's going to die in about 2 seconds. So there you go. Fury or Ronin? I think Fury, if you can use it. And the thing about Ronin is just that he covers, you know, areas that Nick Fury can't access. What stage are we on? Oh, I'm tripping. I was like, forgot where I was, really. I just blacked out, man. Didn't even know what the hell I was doing. I was like, why did Loki just like one-shot this dude? Because this isn't real. It's a dream. Damn, Wayne. Nice, dude. That's sweet. What's up, Pipes? How you doing, brother? What's up, Kylo? What's going on, man? Jorge, good to see ya. What's happening, everybody? Yeeting Mouse here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Good to see y'all. Dean, what's going on, bro? Yes, sir. We'll be doing GBR here in just a second. I did put the agent badge thing first. So anyways, shout out to Wayne Clark. Let's get in here and talk about this for a sec. I'll make this quick. Basically, it takes a long time, if you ever could, learn everything about this game, and there'll always be things I feel like that you just totally never even thought about or just didn't figure out. You get to a point, for me it was about 5 months, 6 months, where things like dodge, ISO 8s, extra swords you bricked on, mainly that's it. Those are two really good examples. Are wasted. You have no use for them. You don't use the dodge ISO 8s for any set, like Wayne said yesterday. The swords, if you're like, the swords are an interesting thing, and that's what Wayne was actually talking about yesterday, was when we were doing the swords. When you have a sword that's already ranked up to 5 gems like this, right? You can, oops, yeah, this guy. You can dismantle it, sure, and you'll get 12 Rune of the Unknown back. Or you can spend 42,000 gold, take it up to 6 gems, even though it's not what you need, awaken it. I'm not gonna run World Event to like demonstrate, you know, everything I'm gonna show you here because I don't want to make you guys sit through World Event, basically. But if you compare putting the agent badge, whatever they're called, agent badge kits, that's what they're called, into the material window here, and you compare that to like putting in a sword, it literally costs the same amount of tokens. So sacrifice your CDP of Conquest. All of us do that. I believe that is the incorrect strategy here, my friend. Anyways, you can take these like 6 gem swords that I'm not going to use them for rerolls now. My cooldown's good. I have no reason to. So I can take these, and instead of getting 12 Rune of the Unknown, I can get a big old whopping chunk of agent badge. And this only costs 600 tokens, guys, which is the same cost as the stupid badges. And this is what I was missing. And which leads me to the whole point, which is badges. We don't need no stinking badges. So save those badges. That's why people trade them. Like it's, yeah, exactly. It's like a mythic card. Like the swords are worth a ton. So, you know, instead of, I actually need to check and see if that one's better than what we have. But instead of just discarding these or getting 12 Rune of the Unknown, we can work up our agent badge, right? And the same thing's true for like fully awakened ISOs here. Like, look at this. So how many badges would we put in here, right? Like we can almost get half a level for the same amount of juice, right? So anyways, I just wanted to talk about that and point that out. And that's actually something I'll put in a little guide I'm making of just like random tips for the game at some point. We'll see when that happens. But I thought this was really cool. So shout out to Wayne. I did not realize that the token cost was the same. It's like per window filled. It's like per item, not per type of item. So the cost of an agent badge or kit is the same as a 6-star sword. So you might as well take the 6 gem swords or the ISO 8s when you're where we're at, because they're worth so much more. And then you can start filling these out because every single bit counts. Pay no mind to this. I'm interested in this, and it sounds like we want to go for this. But I don't want to spend 500,000 gold to reset it. I'm just kind of putting them in, and then when this gets closer to 100, I'll probably swap it to something else. But anyways, get you extra stats, man, so you might as well, right? Just being efficient, another thing. So again, thanks, Wayne. I really like learning things that I didn't know about this game, so appreciate you, brother. All right, let's get into some GBR, guys. That takes care of the old agent badge thing. I thought that was cool. What up, Frosty? What's going on, bro? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you being here. Do we get to do Galactus? We still get to do Galactus, right? Yes, sir. And Galactus. We look at, how can I look up when that ends? I don't know. But I like it. I'll miss it. Something about running Galactus that I just like. I don't have to explain every feeling I have. All right. What did we say? One from the bottom to the top, and then we'll go from top to bottom? Sounds good to me. Keep it even, Steven. Hut. 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 That was terrible. Didn't flick the wrist enough. I had to do an extra click, man. Took way too long. Nice. Good job, Dean. Dean's on it. Pow. Hey, look at that. We've even got 2 of the bonus characters. We're getting a CTP for sure. No doubt about it. Slam dunk. What's going on? Where'd I get those 6-star artifacts? From the Super Stream, bro. One of the craziest artifact runs, genuinely, that I've ever seen in this game. That was absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we got that sorted out. Thanks, H. We did. We got it all figured out. In fact, again, I don't know. You guys don't want to hear about the back end of things. I don't know how much I can share, but for the first time, I've got like no red flags on anything. And we'll see how long that lasts. But I was really happy about it yesterday, and I jumped for joy because that was a good sensation. Finally, not having anything to take care of. Get out of here, Galactus. Get on your caboose and get the hell out of town. Although I think we might be waiting for Galactus to roll into town. We'll see what happens. You never know. In fact, let's have some fun. I like fun. Do you guys like fun? Let's have some fun. Get out of here. You're not helping me have fun. There we go. You guys tell me, man. What do y'all think? I never even asked. Just curious. Total speculation. Curious what you guys think. Is it happening? And let's go with, is it happening like soon? Like next? The next update. You know what I'm talking about. Is it inevitable at this point? Okay. Cosmic Core is bunk. Nothing else to see there. Let's do one more GBR real quick. That's right. And that time was bottom to top. So this time we'll go top to bottom. Oh, let's take Storm for fun. Top to bottom. Sorry about the invite spam, guys. You know I like to get 2 of these done. Boom, there we go. Nice. Heck yeah, getting carried over here. I'm gonna beat your damage, Nadar. Here it comes, bro. You ready to be embarrassed, dude? Just crack the knuckles. It's just Jean Grey, man. There's no way you're doing more damage than my Storm with your Jean Grey. No way, bro. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Super cereal. How'd we do? I don't know. Jean Grey hits fast, but Nadar's cards are weak, so we might have got him. Damn. Oh, shoot. How did we do? Thanks for the carry, guys. All right. Good times. Good times. Let's keep rolling here. Thank you for the carries, guys. Let's keep rolling here. So, how are we doing on energy? Let's get rid of some of this, man. Let's converge some fates. It's probably for the best. Quick draw, man. Quick draw GBR. Nice. A little bit of epic, or heroic, excuse me, heroic emblem data there. Somebody pointed it out. I haven't even been paying attention. I bet our emblem data is starting to look pretty rowdy in our inventory. Let's go look. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to it because it's basically just chill until we have the gold to use it. So where is it? Where's that stuff go? Bottom? Yeah, bottom. Yeah, we got a good amount. I mean, not really. We got some stuff. Getting towards 10K regular. That's not bad. And yeah, we got a good amount of enhancement kits as well, which is really nice. All right, let's do a little more energy spending if we can, which we can. I'm going to start doing this the right way. We're going to go in here. Ooh, we got Enchantress. Hell yeah. Come on, Enchantress. What we need, man. We're just going to do 5 here. Put us well under, and we've got the boost points for it, even after our GBR runs, which lines up perfectly, man. Look at that. And we grab our gold, and we move on. Okay. Next thing on the list. So, let's cancel this poll. Oh man, you guys think it's coming, man. All right, well, let's brace our buttholes and brace our wallets because here comes Galactus. Yeah, man. Oh, because she is. See, that's the thing. I think a lot of people don't know that Sue Storm is actually an incredibly powerful superhero in the comics. She's incredibly powerful. Like, I'm not sure she's Dark Phoenix Jean Grey powerful, but she's very, very strong. So that is a thing, believe it or not. All right, let's see here. Question for y'all. Eliter. There we go. There we go. There we go. And the answers are Strizzle and Mizzle. All right, who's it going to be, guys? So we're going to work on one of our elite gears while we're building Sentry. We should have enough golden materials. Really, this was a huge, huge W for us, making it through this first gear. This is the most gold intensive, if I'm not mistaken. The gold cost is really high on that gear, and the material cost is really high on the second gear. So once we get through these two, we'll have a little bit of a break there, just a tiny bit. But also, guys, what's actually going to just absolutely destroy our gold is this kind of stuff. It's going to be rough. So, yeah, I'm trying to balance our gold, but the gold cost of elite gear isn't actually that high. Hell yeah, bro. Hey man, PvP characters got to get the love. That's usually by what I default to, honestly, because I'm going to see benefit from my PvP characters being beefier, whereas we're going to increase our scores by how much? Maybe a lot. I don't know, but probably not to the next tier of rewards. So it's kind of, I don't think one's crazy and one's not. I think they're both good options. And that's why I didn't mind just leaving it up to you guys as well. I would rather see you guys choose. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. The other thing I've been thinking about is our sort of tier 4 path. Oh man, we got some crazy stuff to talk about today. We're actually like talking about the whole plan for the account. I locked into something and it's basically going to dictate us down this super bizarre path. And for a while, I think everybody's going to think I'm insane. But towards next anniversary, people are probably going to be wondering how the hell we did what we're doing. So let's go for it, man. All right. I think we can end this. I think it's pretty clear what people want to see. Y'all are a bunch of magic haters. I see how it is. No problem. No problem. I can take it. I can take it. I love Storm. Oh, yes. Let's go, man. So yeah, we'll beef up her elite gear. How far we go, I don't know. We'll see. We'll do it like chunk at a time. See how far into that thing we get. We're gonna do Sentry next, right? And then after Sentry, check this out. We might do Colossus. Yeah, we might do Venom. It's probably gonna go Sentry, Venom, Colossus, or Sentry, Colossus, Venom, depending on how I feel. Venom is great, and we do want him tier 4. He's got a CTP and he claps, but he's doing what we need him to do right now, and Hulk just became an ABXL unit for us, so good things. But yeah, Colossus, Cyclops. Let's try Cyclops. Excuse me. And Cyclops at that. It's not even Cyclops. Yeah. So let's get this elite gear worked up, and then I'll talk to you about my evil plan. Let's see how that goes. Good thing you guys chose Storm, because we got other stuff to do here as well. All right, you guys ready? Ready? Hands up! Damn, hands down. Okay. Everybody relax. Take it easy. Hands up! Damn, hands down. All right, let's go. Oh, geez, fun stuff. I'm not going to combine these up. I don't care enough about that. I don't need to waste gold trying to get her type enhancement. If we really wanted it, we could take it to 6 right now with a ticket. We've still got our 6, whatever it is, rank 6 type enhancement ticket sitting in our bags. All right, so let's unlock this sucker, man. Pow! Nice. That's only our 2nd elite gear, so grats to us, guys. And we have lots of materials for this stuff. The gear up kits are actually going to hit us the hardest, I think. I'm going to do this now so I don't forget. It's not the most efficient way to get these, but they're what we need. So I am going to go ahead and spend the tokens. I should be doing that kind of like every day. Getting in there and getting some extra gear up kits because they start to vanish depending on what you're doing. And a lot of the things we're doing right now use gear up kits. All right, let's see what we can do here. 39 is what we can get to here because this is our first break point, right? For 3,500 kits, we can float that. Ooh, damn, man. Ironheart goes in the bin. Sorry, you hear that? It's been mandated, Nadar says. All right, so I don't remember, but I think that is the first break point. So 2 million gold, yeah, isn't bad at all. Got 51K here. I'm just checking everything. We're good. It's really the gear up kits that are hitting us with the most cost. And then we'll go ahead and break our limit here, man. Maybe. Hell yeah, we will. Let's go. Limit broken. Nice. And then what do we get? Wow. Really all that, huh? We run out of Norn stones. Interesting. Let's hold for just a second. We'll do this, and I'm assuming we want to go all attacks in here since we are, yeah. That is pretty much a no-brainer for a PvE character, but this one, I think you go all element damage, right? Keep it, don't upgrade attack? Why would I keep it? Yeah, elemental damage. Yeah. Ooh. Spicy. Yeah, I think elemental on Storm, guys, for multiple reasons. I use her in a lot of content that isn't all bosses. I'd prefer to see the damage to everything, including like dispatch farming. Yeah. Plus that. So I think we'll go with elemental. Luckily, guys, hey, let's just take a second to appreciate how great this system is in a lot of ways. We can just change it, man, because they were kind enough to make it so this stuff isn't like the most devastating mistake you've ever made if you put it in the wrong place. So anyhow, what we get is a big old boost, man. No, we're not going to spend out all our tier 2 materials right now. We've got use for BAM. So yeah, like I said, we're just going to hold here for a sec. Take a nice solid boost, though. We get a little bit of elemental damage. And then what was that? How much all attack? 4% all attack. It's not nothing, man. Very, very nice. Storm's looking spicy. I don't think so. I don't think the instinct. So it's instinct damage, not instinct. So it's not giving you more instinct to scale the CTP. It's just giving you instinct damage. And the CTP itself scales off of your actual instinct number, not instinct damage. So you would have to be increasing your actual instinct, not your instinct damage. That's my understanding, at least. All right. I guess really quick, I'm going to break down like how crazy it's ended up being. We're going to do World Boss, so let's just head in here. I got a plan. And here's the plan, guys. You ready for this? I'm going to lay it down. You ready for this? Hold on to your britches. We need a tier 4 Ant-Man. We need a tier 4 Human Torch. We need a tier 4 Cyclops. We need a tier 4 Ancient One. We need a Transcended Potential Angela. We need a tier 4 Moon Knight. And we need a tier 4 Agent Venom. Yeah. We need those more than we need almost anything in this game right now. Yeah. Am I blowing your mind yet? Are you like, what the hell? Yeah, World Boss Legend requirements. Not for Kang, for everyone. Our goal for the account now, right? Like, so what's our goal? What are we doing? We've killed Thanos. What's next, right? Well, we know what's next because we've talked about it a ton. And what's next is stage 20 plus clears everywhere. We want that booty, baby. Give me them boxes. Give me them booty boxes, man. So we're going to be working on, you know, I'm not saying tomorrow. We got to get Sentry done. We got to plan accordingly. But I wrote this down and we have an outline now for the unlocks that we actually want to build, guys. These go all the way to 20. These are for clears. Like, we're not going to tier 4 Ant-Man and then not get a boss to 20. These are all to get us 20 plus, right? On all these bosses. And I'm trying to like do this without looking like an idiot, but it's not working. So we're just going to look like an idiot and pull this up so that I can explain that for Gore, for example. Angela is all we need. We already have Vulture. As soon as we get Angela, we have cleared the runway to Professor X, which is the stage 30 unlock. So we'll be getting the booty boxes from Kang. Jean Grey is a disgusting mess. Black Swan, we need Ant-Man and Magneto. So this is the one. Ant-Man's not gonna be first, guys. But we may get the Jean Grey epic quest, and it may happen when she gets a new uniform. But this one's going to be sort of back of the line, obviously, but that is something we may purchase. Magneto is a dispatch pip. He can be a really, really good character. He may be the one who ends up usurping Zombie Strange. We'll see. It's hard to say. You never know. But that's Black Swan. And then for Corvus and Proxima, Human Torch, and then it's Gwenpool. So we literally have the stage 20 unlock requirement already done. We just need to get Human Torch tier 4. And then we are good to go there for booty boxes. Black Dwarf and Ebony Maw, which, by the way, guys, that's where we're not cleared. I wasn't crazy. I had to go undo my comment that I put. This is where we are not pushed up. It's Black Dwarf and Ebony Maw. We still got to push up here, so we'll get there. But Black Dwarf and Ebony Maw, we need Moon Knight and Agent Venom, and then we're good for booty boxes because Agent Venom will get us past stage 20. And then for Thanos, by some miracle of awesome, Cyclops and Ancient One are the required tier 4s, which are both good supports. So absolutely awesome. So that's going to be our next challenge, guys. That's like the next big thing we're looking at doing. Yeah, Dean, you like that? That's what I was thinking, man. Get Cyclops in there, start clearing through Thanos. And I don't know that we can even do Thanos stages that high right now, but surely we can soon. And tier 4ing Ancient One isn't the craziest thing, since Ancient One is a decent support. And we don't have access to a good uniform, but, you know. Anyhow, let's keep this thing rolling. We're just doing Kang for today, which is fun. We get to push. Very, very nice. We're pushing alien stages. So, let's see. And then, yeah, stage 20. What did I say we needed for Kang? Angela. So, we need to prioritize Angela Transcended Potential. Like, yesterday. That's going to be a big one for us. Let's get that done. In fact, that's going to, guys, I think Kang is going to be our first 20 plus clear, guys. Because we can just rush Angela up, get her Transcended Potential, and go, man. Let's go. Speaking of go, let's go. All right, so we need some aliens. Can we do, yeah, we can use Gamora for one clear, and then Thor for another. Very nice. Let's get her some support here. We can do that for our buddy and that for her. And I think that'll work out. Man, we've also got Null, but I don't... So stage... What are we on? This is 17. 18 will be Alien. 19 still Alien, right? So maybe we should start with Null and see if we can get it done with Null with like little to no support. Let's see what we do. Ninja's here. Hey, bro. What's going on, Ninja? Good timing. I've got you on my list, my friend. So if you're able to hang out until we do account help at the end of the stream today, all the account help I'm trying to do today is people I have on this list. So in fact, Nalphus, Goated, Ninja, Iacon, and then I've got Sufji on here, but I have no idea what that is. If you guys are around, man, we'll get you at the end of the stream today for some account help. All right, this is for Null Daddy. Strikers are going to be very limited for this. Very limited. Like, let's see. We can't get Angela and interesting, so we can't get her potential and use her today, obviously. So we're only going to be able to clear the 2 alien stages anyway. That's not true. We can clear it, get the 5 clear, hope she gets a thing. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Just kill Kang. Just shut up and kill Kang. Oh no! Hey, I'm sorry to hear that, Ninja, but the good news is VODs exist if you're into watching them. That Super Stream, man, was something else. Had so much fun. Crazy stuff going on. Oh, this does not look good. All right, that's okay. We don't need this to look that good. But this looks so bad, I don't think this works. No. No, no, no. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be far too slow. Hey, what's up, Deadlock? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. Nice, man. Doing Sentry at the same time, bro. Let's go. Hopefully it works out for one of us at least. Hopefully both of us. We got hit pretty hard, but that's okay, man. That's what happens. Let's just go ahead and go for 2 solid clears here. See how we do. Dark Gaming's here. What's up, Dark Gaming? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by the stream, brother. All right, let's see here. Woo, I think even this one's going to be tight. Now we're climbing, dude. 20 plus is going to be tough. This is going to be where we have to, like, try pretty soon here. Oh, that's going to hurt. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Ouch. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Da, da, da. Oh, shoot. That was bad timing. I'm dead. Yeah, I can't. Should have swapped characters. Throw that in my head. Get us back in there. Go, 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 go. No, I know. We don't need strikers, man, where we're going. I'm just kidding, like we could totally use them, but we don't have them. Ow. Fuck. Hey, 8. Oof, that hurts so bad. This is looking tough, man. Gonna play this safe, I guess. I feel like we're gonna run out of time. I play it safe and then I just get hit, not paying attention. Nice. Don't need to play it safe either. And get hit, so that's what we'll do next time. Although I'm not sure I or Gamora has the juice here, but we'll figure it out. It's taking way too long to get to this next phase. way too long. We're like 2 minutes in. Ugh. Yeah, taking too long. And what I'm trying to see, in case anyone's wondering, I want to see what the damage looks like after this phase, because he'll take even less damage, and I am curious what that's going to look like for Gamora, because it might be a one-team push for us here. Like, Thor may be the only one who can push these stages, and if that's the case, that's fine. That's just what we'll do. It'll take a little bit longer. Stack him up with the best team we got, and let her rip. True. That's a really good point. Using your best supports with your weakest characters, whoopsies. So you get the maximum value out of them. That's smart. So yeah, I think I screwed up that rotation, but yeah, he's not taking a lot of damage, and we've only got 2 minutes left as it is. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! No. I think even with the best supports, which would just be what Yondu. What's up? What's up, D-Blade? What's going on, dude? I think our best supports is what? Replacing like Sif with Yondu. You can see what that looks like. We might as well. Let's see what that looks like. We can even here. Let's shoot. We'll save those. There's not much we can give her. Just Fizz attack too. Oh yeah. Dang, there's almost like nothing I can even give her. We can give her like Null and Loki to strike and do damage, so there's that. Something. And then we can take some basic damage when we get hit without destroying the rest of our clears. Alright, let's see how that goes. See if that's any better. Yeah, my supports are pretty nakey as well. The only reason Valkyrie's got to build on her is because she does ABX for us. Oh. Interesting. I see. So it turns out Yondu is total Cracker Jacks. I understand. Just kidding, strikers help too, but woo! That's different. That feels a little different. Oh, come on, nice. That co-op skill was sweet. Shaved us. Guy's going to the center as soon as I use this move, I know it. Oh, no, higher stages, man. Things take a sec. So he should go at 40, right? Yeah. 3, 4, 5. I think we can get this off. And then still dip out of here. Let's go. Get my Pierce. Yaw. What's up, Ark? How you doing, man? Nadar, Ark was trying to get into the Alliance, I believe, but does not have access to Discord. Just throwing that out there if you guys want to try and situate that. Not sure if there's spots left or whatever, but remembered you saying that, so I thought I'd mention it. This is looking much better. Much better. You guys with the good advice, come on. Let's go. What up, Sarko? I use my beatdown proc. Ain't that a bummer? Stuff happens, man. Yeah, there you go. That's all it takes. Nice. Oh, messed that up, but that's okay. I needed the healing. Just get the F out of here. We'll charge our proc and go back in and pretend that never happened. There we go. There we go. Nobody saw that. And I like how I wasted it right before 20 bars. One of these days, man, it just takes time to get good. I shouldn't be doing this. Just take the hit, man. Take the hit. Beat it up. We're going to run out of time. Go. Nice. Okay, we're going to watch out for that slam because you know he's going to try and kill us right here. He's way off, dude. Not sure what you're doing, but you missed, and I like it. Beat down proc here. 6, 3, 4, 5. Go. Come on with some damage. Okay, 3, 4, 5. We can get this off and then run or co-op. We'll co-op for this. Yep. 3, 4, 5. Hope he doesn't land on us. Get ready to swap if he jumps. We're good. And dip. I was gonna say, I feel like he's about to go in the air. He's airborne. I know we've got our co-op skill. I want to get, or not co-op, our transcendent skill. I want to get to the final battle. Charge up our proc. Let's go. What up, Kyle O'Neal? Let's go. Want that proc? 6, 3, 4, 5. Go, 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 go. I missed it. Something went wrong. The beatdown proc didn't trigger. Ah! Bone with the clutch suggestion. Let's go, man. Let's go. The absolute suck prevails. All right, man. Nice, nice, nice. Got her down. Climbing we shall go. Let's go for another one, man. Let's go for stage 18. Let's go Ronin with sunglasses at night. And then we get Sith. And we cross our fingers. Let's go. We also get some decent strikers here, though, so that's really nice. Really, actually, we get good strikers here, like as far as damage is concerned for us. So, and we will. Let's go ahead and do that. No. Do that. We'll take Hela. We'll take Hela. I don't like Star-Lord. Typically, I try Deadlock. Things don't always go as planned, but yes, sir. That is definitely the best idea if you can get it lined up. Here, I should have just not ran around so much before I swap characters. Nice. That lined up nice and spicy. Oh, yeah. Gonna die, but it lined up so nice, you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm getting blue stacked over here bad. There we go. Whew, get a heal in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fingies, whoa. That ain't good. That ain't good. That's good. Oh, that's good. That lined up real nice. Go, go, go. Other dimension, another dimension. A decent dimension. I've had worse. Had better. This one is not awesome, honestly. Not as bad as the Red Room, though. Not as bad as the Red Room. Down in time. Damn. That still took a while. That's alright. Whoops, I should have been charging that proc that whole time. Be good. Charge out here. There we go. A little bit of cooking. Co-op skill, I guess, just does not work for that move, whichever one that was. And I don't know which one that is because it works for the slam, I think. So, weird. Weird. Best character for CTP of energy? I don't know. Sharon Rogers is a good one. Iron Man's a good one. Gamora is a good one. Some good ones. Should let that one play out. That was dumb. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. There we go. Locking in here. Try and get this done. Red room. Yippee. Don't hate it. Like, I only get to hit the dude twice before he starts doing a bunch of nonsense. Where's my pizza slice? Where's my pizza slice? Oh, jeez. And then Thor's rough for this because I can't even use most of my moves there. They'll swing me around all over the place. I'll die instantly. Get our health topped off. Ant-Man is top dog with energy. Nice, because we got a tier 4 Ant-Man, turns out, so good to know. Ooh, I missed the 3, but that's okay. We lined up the tier 3 with the proc. Spicy! Ow, that still messed us up. Maybe you can't block that one with the co-op skill. I don't know, man. So many mysteries with the co-op skill. So many mysteries. Oh, that was so close to death. Yikes. Dang it. Do. That dude's gonna jump soon. Okay, he went. Woo! Final phase. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Why can't I use my skills? Blue stacks! What the beep? You saboteur! You absolute dog! You want us to fail! Blue stacks, you son of a gun! You tried so hard to kill us. And you failed! As Kang was smocked to the ground! Let's go, man, let's go. Pushing up to 20, give me that booty. Oh yeah. I need CTPs, man. I gotta support my habit. So, We don't have options here, guys. We don't have options. All right, man, let's go. Boom. You love to see it. All right, we got to get Angela built up now. That's what we got to do. So we can start getting boo-boos. That's booty boxes. Oh, ooh, oh, look at all that spicy good stuff. The Mental, my guy. What's up, Jermaine? Knows what's going on. He's tuned in. He's locked in. Let's go. Old man references flying all over the place. All right, y'all. 3 more clears here. I don't think we can do 19. I think we're going to have to back her down to stage 9 here. I mean, we don't have to go to 9, but I'm going to. Oh, what do we want to do here? Choop, choop, choop. Oh, let's take Storm for a run. That's always a good time. That's always a good time. What's up, Bob? What's going on, dude? Oh, yes, sir. Bro, if I could, Bob, I tell you, man, I would like pay probably $20 to watch you try and get high scores on this setup. Easily, I'd pay $20 to watch that. Easily. I'll bet it lasts 5 minutes before you're just like, nope, I'm out. No way. No way. Not happening. It's true madness. You have no idea. You have no idea. But yes, I'm also lying, and most of the time I'm screwing up. I just blame it on BlueStacks. It's an incredibly convenient cover. I'll acknowledge that as well. Gotta keep it real, man. Gotta keep it real. Real like baloney. What the hell was that? That was me, by the way. I often tell you when it's me. Big old fat fingers. That's not 2, that's 5. Close. 2 and 5. Close, but not the same. That's all right. I'd be roasting him with the Robin Hood memes in Discord, so it's all good. We go tit for tat. Yeah. Storm. Yeah. Not strange. Luna Day? Who's got Luna Snow? That nonsense. Oh. About to kill myself right there. That was dumb. There we go. It was BlueStacks, not me. Good times. There we go. What's up, DVD Plays? What's going on, bro? A little bit, but that's all right, man. It's always there for you on the channel if you miss them. Tumo. Sure. Oh, sure. Just take that. Why not? Quartz. Take that one, too. Actually, yeah. Sure. Good. Those guys like each other, so we'll do that. They're friends. They hang out on the weekends. And we only got 50% on the potential. Sad, sad state of affairs. Deadpool, let's go. Get up in there, man. Get that second potential for Cyclibble. Cyclapple? Something like that. And I'm going to bring Captain America. He deserves it. Yes, sir, DVD Plays. We got it all sorted out. I believe so. I believe it is completely sorted. I sure hope so. Because that was a long chain of nonsense. You know, I could ask myself why I just did that way, but I don't need to explain nothing. This is stage 9, man. I'll beat this thing with the 1 and the 2 only. Kidding. No, we won't. Oh gosh, we're just gonna die. Don't mind me. Which premium character is best for new players? That is a really difficult question. Probably something like Nick Fury, Valkyrie, Dazzler, those kind of things. Some supports you can get in the game through other means, and some of them you can only get through premium selectors. So it kind of depends on what route you're trying to go, but Nick Fury is an amazing option. Really good support. Bow, bow. Oops. Yeah, we'll just use the 4 that way. There we go. Old Nick and Valkyrie. Well, sure. Also, what's up, Bilal? How are you doing, man? Thank you for coming by the stream. Oh, dear. He's coming down. Look out. Gotta get the buffs. Ah, there we go. Whew, got the buffs. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it. Doctor Strange doesn't have the juicy juice. Just kidding. He's got all the juice. Okay. Nice. Yeah, Valkyrie is available in Dimension missions. Nice. We are just getting some life seed today. Love to see it. Let's grab this book, too. I don't know what we need. Who did we tier 3 last? Groot? See the last one? Combat books? Something like that. Anywho. Get this last clear real quick. Oh, anybody in here want to volunteer? No? Okay, fine. Oh, who's it gonna be? Let's let Hulk do it, man. He's been a rock star. That glow up we gave him. Give him some support. He never gets supports either, so it'll be nice, man. Dude finally gets some extra damage. We'll give him strikers and everything. He deserves it. Take that. Don't take that. Take that. And take that. Okay. Why not, man? You guys talking about prior? Is that what you're talking about with the refinements? Yeah, Hulk. Ninja, you haven't seen this yet. Ninja, we did a thing with our Hulk. Check this out, bro. We did a thing. Hot shoot. We did a thing, man. This is really satisfying to me because he was so bad before we gave him all that love. And now he's just so good. Curse stomp. I love the way his damage hits too. The bars just like evenly reduce, so they just go whoosh, 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 whoosh. It's really satisfying. Red room. Red room. Oh gosh, I'm stuck in place. Here we go. Pizza? Pizza, pizza. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh. So close. Now we gotta play pizza again. Just kidding, we ain't playing pizza. Bam! Ice. Pizza that. Woo! Spicy. Hey, what's up, Damien? How you doing, man? Good to see ya. golly, that feels good. Hulk was like our OG clear too. Like when we first started, we were just struggling with Hulk, making it work, man. Cause you do, he's good, man. So you take him, you get the 50% discount, you know, and get all the freebies. But man, we would like just struggle through stuff with him. I think when we got to Gore was when Hulk was just like, can't do it, man. I can't do her. So very nice to be able to just tear it up with Hulk, man. Love to see it, man. All right. Let's see what else we've got to do here. So we can peek at Sentry. I don't know. We can do this every day. We can do this every other day. It just doesn't really matter. We're doing it till it's done. That's all there is to it. Let's see if we can finish this stage here, eh? What do you guys say? Let's do it, man. See if we can finish this up. And we can. Let's go. All right, man. Hey, not too bad on the next step either. I mean, it's not great, but we might make it in like 10. So that's okay. Take it. Yeah, man, the material cost on this one is just steep, eh? Am I making that up? No, it is steep. It's expensive, I believe. Yeah, it's only 21 per on this last one. And this guy's like 30s. And then I think it gets even progressively worse, right? You get towards the end anyway, so very, very expensive, but very good. Making progress. Life Seed, man. Life Seed, Life Seed, Life Seed. We've got to pay attention. We will come up short on Life Seed like everybody else did here. We need a ton more Life Seed for the skills, and we're using Life Seed for the gears. So pretty much all of our shop purchases are likely to be Life Seed, but we're going to be smart and wait on the purchases. Basically, I'm saying I'm not going to get baited into buying Carbonadium with our shop purchases just yet, because it may end up being all Life Seed that we need from those shop purchases to get Sentry done. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's go do some ABL. Make Bob Sarge look bad. You know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da-da. Show you what a real score looks like in AB normal. All right, let's go. Good times, man. So what do we got? It's, what day of the week is it? It's Thursday today, right? Yeah, reset, by the way. Reset today. Timeline battle, Shadowlands, and Brain Fart. Shadowlands, Timeline battle. There's one other thing that resets today, right? Oh, ABXL. You run it twice. Good God. Come on, brain. You can do it. I actually ran some, whatever it is, stage 7-3 with some extra energy this morning, just to test it out, because we're so hungry for bios. Might be putting some extra energy into that, just to start stacking them up, because when we want to do Silver Surfer, all these other characters to 70, we're going to need bios, man. That's where we're going to get stuck. Yeah, auto clear for all of Shadowlands. I just make sure to not, I push like once a month. And that's how I keep myself sane with Shadowlands. And other than that, I just throw them in teams of 3 or 6 where people won't die. You know what I mean? So like, I don't put my weakest characters in a rumble where they're going to accidentally die and I'll miss tokens. And just put them in 3 or 6 at a time and let it rip. And it doesn't take that long for me because I don't have that many characters yet. But hopefully we'll get there soon and it'll take longer. I hope. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Saving it for the last day is rough. That's for sure. Hey, nice, man. We get a sizable upgrade here. Go. I think it is that we want to do. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken. We're not getting like a... Not that it would really matter, but yeah. That's the way we want to do this. All right. What is Scooby-O's lead? Oh, yeah. Brutally awful. And then, oh, he's got 50%. Huh. I don't know, man. I can't tell you if more attack is better than ignore dodge here. I got no idea, man. Ignore dodge and ABX? Ignore dodge more important ABL, yeah? Than ABX. But we're talking about 5% attack versus 20% ignore dodge. But ignore dodge, yeah, I was going to say if ignore dodge is useless, then you want to use leader. Because if ignore dodge is doing nothing, you might as well take 5% more attack, eh? Gonna try leader. Yeah, I'll try them both. Maybe I'll try the other one later today. I'll just test it, see how it goes. Okay. I should have just done the rotation earlier. Screw you, man. Was the most delayed jump to the middle. Doot 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 doodly doot. Meteor. That's what we need. Nice. All right. Yes, sir. Easy. Because that was just me chilling, having fun, man. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Sweet. Just putting things where they fit. 13 mil will do. All right. Gwenny P. Oh, yeah. Everybody's favorite lass. What do we got for a striker here? Shock. Just cancel. Yeah, shock. No. 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 We got to take one of these shockers. Storm will probably do more damage. I don't know. Find out. Do. Sure. You guys like Thor, man. I don't like Thor. I don't like Thor at all. He's got a judgment. Our Storm has a competition. We're in ABL. Our Storm does more damage all the time. So, I don't know. I could be tripping, but, you know. Used the tier 4 too soon. Wanted to see if I could fit it in there. It ain't gonna fit. Yep, it's true. It is true. Gwenny P does the best she can, but it is not the same at all. Not even close. Not even close. Should have moved to there probably, huh? Yeah, it's a terrible opening score. Terrible. Better than that, but I don't really care today. Missed the 3, bummer. That's gonna hurt. Oh, boo. Like the worst run ever. That's okay. Yeah, and then I just bricked that tier 3. So bad. But that's alright. Oh, so bad. Come on. Sure, man. I don't know if we've even gotten close to 6 yet. That was awful, but that's all right, man. Okay, and let's see. What have we gotten before? What even are we on? Big speed female. Speed human female. Speed humi. Yeah. Ugh. That's a pretty bad score, but honestly, we haven't gotten much better. We have. We almost hit 6 one time. We almost hit 6. But I think Gwenpool will be the last character in this game that I learn how to play. In fact, I don't even know if I'll learn how to play her correctly. She might fall out of the meta before I actually learn how to play that character. Because I find her to be one of the most annoying characters to play in this game. I'm not even going to lie to you all. She is really irritating. Really irritating. She's one of those characters that like doesn't have a defined rotation that everyone agrees on that is good, and then the ABL rotation allegedly is absolute batshit crazy. So it's really difficult to like pin down what to do with her, and I got myself in this state where I like learned one rotation, then another, and now I've got a mess that's just a hybrid of a bunch of bullshit. So we'll see how it works out. Like I said, we got close to 6 mil, which means I should practice and at least try and push us up to that 6 mil mark. You know, kind of like do right by the account, because we got to at least hit those milestones. That's what I care about. I don't care as much about min-maxing score. I just care about hitting those milestones when we can and then trying to hit them consistently once we have hit them. All right, team. Looking good. Let's go ahead and grab dispatch stuff. Just so it don't cap. No. Don't you guys start with Gwenpool rotations now. Don't you start. Don't you start. I'll start making a list and showing you guys how crazy it is, how many different things people have told me to do with Gwenpool. It is absolutely crazy. I think the only person... Actually, no, I think she might be the worst. What's up, Miguel? How you doing? And what's up, Destroyer Gamer? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Barrage, thanks for coming in, man. We're probably... I've got like a couple people that have been waiting for a while for account help. I'm going to try and get through them today if they're here. So hopefully some of them are, because that was the main point of this one. So let's do that. Do we have Ninja, Naufus? I know Goat's here somewhere, probably. Maybe not. But is Ninja still here? Iacon, we're looking for. Nick Fury Modern is... I can't remember who that is, but I know you. And you might be in here. And I'm not sure if we looked at your account, though. We might have done it already. Man, I'm going to have to do account help for these guys at like the beginning of the stream. They just don't seem to be around for the end. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. All right. Hey, good luck with your exams, Miguel. Thanks so much for stopping by, bro. I appreciate that. Good luck to you. I hope they go really well. All right. Well, none of my people here. So, yeah, go ahead. Throw them up. We'll just do 3 random ones because I don't got none of my boys. I got to get rid of this list. It's driving me crazy. But if I see Ninja or Naufus, just let me know, man. We'll get them done. Yeah. Okay, so first things first. Give me Destroyer's ID. Who else was asking? There was someone else in here who I just said. Barrage, if you want us to look at your account, go ahead and throw up your IGN in chat. Oh, and Naufus is here. You want us to look at your account, Naufus? And Chibi's here as well. I don't know if we looked at yours. I see you, Wayne. I see you. I heard you. Hang on. I got you. I want Destroyer. We got Wayne. And Naufus says, kidding, my account looks bad. Well, that's why we're here, man. Sure. Yeah. I just need 3 at this point. With Wayne, Wayne's easy. Bam, on the friends list. Find Wayne. Boom. There we got Wayne. I mean, it's not easy. This is actually really difficult, but we'll take a look. Let's see what we can come up with. So you did get the 6-star for Null, which is really nice. Guys, if you want the account help, make sure you throw up the IGN, not just say me too, because I can't. Actually, then I can go, okay, put your IGN in, but now you're already 1 message behind everyone else who just put in their IGN. See, now I got Chibi. I don't either. Do you want us to look at your account, Chibi? Maybe I don't. I could have been making that up. I have no idea, dude. No idea. All right, I better look through here because I'm not seeing a lot of not IGNs. There's McKay. Yeah, I still have you on the friends list, Deadlock. I think I do. Okay. All right, let's get into it here. I've got a couple names here, and then we've got a couple of the regulars here, like Deadlock and stuff. We can take a peek. We haven't seen Deadlock's account in a long time. I've got yours, Destroyer. We got you down. We're good. Sure, Dean. I'll give it a shot. I have a feeling I think you've got a pretty progressed account here. All right, I better quit taking names here, and we better do some stuff. We better start kicking ass instead of taking names, right? Okay, so you went with the Null, and let me get it straight. You've got a 3 and a 5, is that right, Wayne? Or was it a 3 and a 4? I want to see, yeah, you've got a 4 there, so 3 and a 5, okay. 3 and a 5. Don't think I'm going to find a lot of characters up here that don't have anything. So 6 there, 3 there, 4 there, 3. Yeah, I looked through this a little bit this morning. It's a really tough call. Because you have so many artifacts, it's hard to figure out where they're going to be the most beneficial, you know? So it almost looks like, Wayne, like you're at the position where you are, like, am I correct in seeing that you basically are looking at upgrading artifacts with the 5? Like, I don't think I'm going to look through here and find some support that you have no artifact for that you're going to use the 5-star on, right? So exactly, that's what I'm leaning towards, is upgrading something like Coulson or something like that. Yeah, he's already got Apocalypse's artifact. I don't know about Abomination. Not sure. A-bomb's tier 3. I don't know if we have A-bomb in here. Maybe. So yeah, something like Coulson for the 5-star, or like, what do you have on Nick? It was like a 4. Yeah, Coulson would be a nice little jump. He has a selector. So for Wayne, all we're talking about is he has 2 selectors. He has a 3-star selector and a 5-star selector, and we're trying to figure out where those should go. But it's a difficult call. Coulson is a really good support, so he's probably one. I think you use the 5, from what I can see. Like, you know your account better than I do, but from what I can see, it looks like you use the 5 to upgrade a support, because you don't have anyone. Like, none of your PvP characters are straight missing their artifact. And maybe you could jump one from 4 to 5 with your 5-star, but it might be better to just take like Coulson to 5-star. And then with the 3-star, man, you have to find someone you don't have an artifact for. And that's just, there you go. So that's all it takes for that one. Just kidding, kinda. Not really. You got an artifact for almost everybody here. Yeah, dude. With the 3-star, I got no idea, dude. Riri's is just damage, I think, so there's no reason you really need that. Ores you can get for free. Crazy, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Have you, like, who do you still need an artifact for the 3-star? Because at this point, dude, it's almost like just pick a character you like that you don't have the 3-star artifact for, because you've done a good job of getting artifacts for all of the characters that get used consistently, right? So like even Loki's got his 3-star. All these guys have their artifacts. So yeah, shoot, I don't know what zombie falcons look like. You know what I mean? You're not using Kingpin, so no reason to get his really. Could consider, I mean, like, yeah, you've got characters like Mr. Fantastic and like Star-Lord, you know, that you could consider the 3-star for, I guess, because I'm not seeing a support that needs it. And if I'm missing a support that needs it, that's definitely the route I go. But I think the 5-star is the harder choice, and I think upgrading something like Coulson is probably the way to go. From my limited knowledge, this is like, let's be honest, I'm doing my best here, but bro, this account is so much more progressed than any account I've ever had. That doesn't mean I don't know what characters need artifacts, but yeah. So hopefully that helps, Wayne. I don't know. I know that wasn't like the best answer, but I think upgrading a support with the 5 and then just finding a character. If you can find a character in there that you use that does not have a 3-star artifact, that's probably a good option for it, man, because you've got your bases covered with 3 stars. Oh, show. All right, let's take a look at the next one here. So yeah, again, sorry, I know that's not like the best answer, but I mean, again, with the 3-star, there really isn't a definitive answer to give you, since you have, like, yeah, it's just extra damage unless it's a support or a PvP artifact, right? And you have all your PvP artifacts, and you have all your support artifacts, so it's just extra damage for a character that doesn't have an artifact. Quicksilver, there you go, good option. Yeah. Good job. Thank you, DVD. You said that like 3 times. Thank you. I wasn't paying attention. Quicksilver is a really good option, just because there's nothing. So it'd be a good little upgrade. So looking at the swords here, dude, you got swords doubled up, which is fine, but you'll have to fix this at some point. And I always just point that out. At some point, you're going to want to get rid of this extra pink sword and get yourself your green sword that you're missing. Just because you're missing out on some other stats, and I think the balance works better, and over time, that's what you need anyhow. What you got going on in here? You got a nice looking set of cards, man. Got a nice looking set of cards. Go down the list here. You need your HP proc. Really bad here. You're all crafted up, so now you don't have an excuse. Crit rate and energy attack are good, but nothing on this card on a PvE set is as good as a 20% HP proc. Try and grab that when you can. All basics is great. Poison resist, not so much. All basic defense is also great. Crowd control time is good if you're looking for PvP stats, but you're missing your ignored defense here. Energy defense is not very good, and recovery rate's not very good. So you could lock this, and you could, or excuse me, this is red, but it's nice, but it's red. So you can only really lock this, and you could make an exception and lock the crowd control time if you wanted to. It's up to you, though. But yeah, definitely watch out for that HP proc there. And then here you've got HP you can lock, all basic defense, attack speed, and then the resist's got to go at some point. But nice 5% pierce right now, so you probably leave this until you like have 25% pierce, and then you can come back through, break the pierce on this one, and re-roll to get rid of these later down the road. Nice, you got the proc here, looks good. Quality's very low, but nice to have the proc. What do we got that's blue? Cooldown, blue, and all basic defense, blue. Other than that, you're kind of out of luck here, so lock these two probably and roll the rest. And then Guardians, we've got Fizz Attack and Crit Rate on the bottom are nice. I do not keep Discord open while I am streaming, my friend. So if you message me on Discord, I will not get it during the streams. It'd be way too distracting. It'd be insane trying to deal with that. But if you said something really important, you can let me know right here. For sure. Unless it's personal, in which case I'll check it after the stream. Let's see. Yeah, cooldown, all basics. I think we already talked about it. Moving on. Fizz Attack and Crit Rate are good here. Crowd control time, again, is not optimal. You prefer dodge here for PvE cards, but crowd control time down is an okay stat. But you don't have enough dodge to lock that. So Crit Rate and Fizz Attack are worth locking here. What do you got here? Cooldown, crit damage, and dodge all look good. Again, you can see the pattern here. Like, crowd control time is fine once on a PvE set, but you can't have no ignore defense. You're going to be just short on your ignore defense almost all the time. Yep, 29%, just short. So you need at least one or two of those cards to roll ignore defense so that you can keep this stat capped up. Cooldown looks good though, that's for sure. And yeah, there you go. Crit damage and cooldown here. And dodge, excuse me, dodge, crit damage, cooldown. All good to lock. But good set of cards too, really good set of cards. Nice, ninjas here, good. Good. All right, I gotta try and get through these kind of quick today. Me and my wife gotta get up on out of here after we're done with the stream. Let's see what's going on in here. Careful with the exclusive artifacts. If this is old news, sure. But if you don't know, you really don't want to equip exclusive artifacts to the wrong character. Your Doctor Strange is getting literally like nothing. Like maybe one actual point of damage from this or something. I don't know. It's just very, very low. So it just ends up wasting artifacts. 180, 0.9 per 1 looks great. You'd love to see it. Got the 7%, 7-second cooldown on the bottom. Very nice. Same thing with the artifacts though, man. Be careful. Wasting a lot of essence doing that. Max HP crit rate, 0.9 per 1 looks good. Nice. A Venom artifact. Crit rate, crit damage, 0.8 per 1 crit. Very nice. CTP of comp on Human Torch. Not the route I would have gone, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully that's working for you. There are options for him that are much better, but you've got this for now. Maybe someday you swap it out. The thing about Human Torch is he can do really good with CTPs that a lot of other characters can't use. So like for me, I would probably be looking to put a Judgment or something on my Human Torch. I don't know, Energy, Judgment, anything I could sneak on him that's hard to use, you know what I mean? You have a lot of artifacts. So the thing with artifacts is, unless it is the artifact for that character, you don't want to equip it. This ability is a lot of what you're after, the passive, and it only works if the artifact is on the correct character, right? So with 3-star artifacts, if you don't have a use for them and you don't have the... A lot of artifacts like these crescent ones, you can get these from Dimension Rifts. So you can just break these down for extra essence. You can just dismantle them, is what you want to do. Some of the more rare 3 stars, let me show you this real quick. So like, I'm not dismantling, like I could dismantle this now if I wanted to, because we got the 6-star, but Like, I'm not dismantling Ghost because I don't know if I'm going to get her, and it's a rarer, you know, like, I don't know where I would get this artifact again. Same with, like, Strife. But, like, here, I could dismantle this. I guess I'm just keeping this one in case I get Crescent because it's on the right instinct. And I would equip that to Crescent, but it could probably get dismantled. Doom I would keep. Doom's a rare character. It's only 3 stars. Especially since this one is on the right type, but I would save this for Dr. Doom. You can see I'm saving a lot of artifacts. I also have a lot of artifacts. 3 stars can't be re-rolled, but once you get into 4 stars, you can re-roll 4-star artifacts to get different stats here and different instincts. So that's why I'm saving all these. For when I get a 5-star artifact for a character that I use, say Storm, and I need to re-roll it, if it's a 5-star, I can use things like this Arachnite to re-roll my Storm's 5-star artifact to try and get the proper instinct type. But mainly, dude, you want to save them, and if they're bad 3 stars, you can break them down for essence, or you can save them if you're like me and you like to collect artifacts for characters. But equipping them to the wrong character is the thing you definitely do not want to do. So, yeah, like all these Crescent artifacts would be essence to pull for more artifacts, basically. Your tier 4s look good. You got good choices here for your tier 4s. Energy on Gamora, nice. Rage on Gwenpool, very nice. Rage, Judgment, beautiful. Rage, Greed. Okay. Conquest and a 3-star. 4-star artifact, nice. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, that's just the thing. Once they're on a character, they're stuck, right? So they're not giving you any benefit, but you also can't dismiss. Looking at tier 4 options for you. And yeah, you got a lot of artifacts. Somebody was gambling for artifacts. Smell it. See, nobody started. So I think I would go. You don't have a Null Daddy or a Sentry. A Regen? Regen is a tough CTP. There are very few characters that are going to make good use of a Regen. For me, I feel like the only places I personally would equip a Regen right now are maybe to Hela, because somebody said that was decent, and I'm so curious as to how that would work. But it would have to be a Mighty Regen. A regular Regen is not worth equipping on anybody. You should just save it. You can either use the Regens for fodder for Brilliance, for forging Brilliance, or you can put 2 Regens together, make a Mighty, and put it on someone like a Hela or Spider-Man. A lot of people put them on Hulk, but don't do that. I think it's a terrible idea. Yeah. Yeah, Ghost Rider's Uni, 1750. For that old piece. Let's see. What's your next tier 4, though? That's what I'm looking at. I think you want to get, like, Sentrys Uni at some point and get yourself a good PvP character. But if you have no interest in PvP at all, you don't have to. Magic could do work for you at tier 4, definitely. You've got the 4-star artifact in the uniform. She does good things for me. Maybe she'll help you out. I wouldn't tier 4 Carnage without a Mighty CTP, probably. This would be a great option for a tier 4 for PvP. You got the 4-star artifact and a Mighty Greed on the X of Death's uniform. This is sweet. This is also a beautiful uniform, by the way. Love this uniform. Super cool. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing for a tier 4, is looking towards PvP characters now, because you covered a lot of your PvE bases here. You got your speedsters, you got your mutant days, your blast villain, your combat types, your farmer, your universal. You're missing, like, what, universal villain? It's kind of what you're missing. So, you know. You could do, yeah, Thanos, right? So it would be Pharmos, because you need universal villain. Yeah. Thanks, Wayne. Yeah, I think Pharmos. I always forget that this is, like, really good for PvE still. And, like, meta for ABL, right? Like, right up there with Loki. So I would go with Thanos. I like these guys for tier 4s. I like these guys. All right, man, I'm going to move on here. Hopefully that helped you out, my friend. He's taking a lot of damage or doing a lot of damage? He's not close to Loki, really. Because people sure say he is. They make it sound like he is a good alternative. All right, Garib 7, what's going on? Which is just crazy, dude. Loki is weird. Swords look decent, working on it. I can't complain after the run we've been on without getting any improvements, so who even knows how much work you're putting in and missing. But decent. You've got all the swords you need. You got some 4 gemmers. You want to try and get everything up to 4 at least as soon as you can. Great card set for the most part. I don't know about Scarlet Witch, but I like these guys. You might want to rotate this out. Just right off the rip, I'm going to tell you. This would be much better off for being to be Ghost Rider than Scarlet Witch. And if you were going to do like a PvP hybrid set, which would be weird, but sure, because it wouldn't even really be a hybrid set at this point, you could put Crescent here, or you could take White Fox out and put Crescent, but I would just replace this with Ghost Rider, personally. Is this you, Miguel? Nice. I think we've got 2 Miguels in this list of names we've got here. Ooh, that is a hot take, Jermaine. That is a hot take. People are going to tell you, no, do not do that. But anyways, whatever you decide to do, you've got great cards here. These are all really good cards. I think most people would advise swapping out Scarlet Witch for Ghost Rider. Could swap Guardians. I wouldn't. I like Guardians. I think it's a really good card for this kind of like splash thing. I know I like Scarlet Witch more than most people do. I don't think this is a bad card. I think it's just a PvP card. I don't think it's, you know, it's great. Just in case people don't know, it's a good card, man. People talk crap about it, but it's just not one of the best is its problem. Yeah. You can get a physical attack proc. You can get energy attack here. You can get all basic defense. This is where this one's kind of stinky. You dodge or all basic defense here, or crowd control time if you're building for PvP. So really, this isn't bad. These are both good PvP stats right here. And then this one's also kind of stinky. So no, it's not as good. Not at all. In fact, this one seals the deal. This option is not good for a PvP set. It's really bad. You've got cooldown, crit rate are the best options on this one. So it's okay, but it's not, you know, it's not great. That is the issue too, is those 2 last optionals, I think, are the ones that kind of get in the way, eh? So anyhow, let's take a look at your blue stars and stuff that you've got so far. All basics and energy attack. This is decent. 7 quality. Got the proc here, nice, and fizz attack. That looks good with 4 quality. What's your blue? Fizz defense. So still working on the stars there. Dodge is nice. Lightning resist, not so nice. Mind resist, not so nice either. So you can lock the dodge and cross your fingers. Hope you get something better there. And you do want that proc on the bottom eventually. I know you got 6 quality and good stats here, so no rush, but you're also crafting still, but you do want that proc eventually. And then you may want to consider holding off on crafting this card. So when you, well, let's compare, Jermaine. You know I love learning stuff too, man. Let's compare. So the thing, I'll show you, I think, and forgive me in the middle of your help here. We'll certainly finish all your account help, but I want to look at this too, because this stuff's important, and it's actually relevant to your cards specifically. So let's take a look at Guardians as well. We got to get real nerdy up in here, man. So here, so the difference here, we're looking at basically attack speed here and ignore defense on Scarlet Witch, right? If I'm not mistaken. And other than that, they're the same. The thing about, okay, I can just tell you right off the rip why Guardians is considered so good. You can roll physical attack, energy attack, and crit rate, cooldown, crit damage, whatever you need, right? Out of these 3. So for PvE, this is the thing. This is why I actually like this card better in PvE sets than PvP ones by a lot. Because really it's just the max HP splash is the only thing here that makes this not a completely PvE card. You can roll double attacks and then your choice of crit damage, cooldown, or crit rate. So you end up with physical attack, energy attack, crit rate, all basic attack, attack speed. So it's just like slightly better, right, I guess? And from a PvE point of view, I think it would be better. But on a PvE, P set of cards, Jermaine. I've been one of the people that kind of like is a champion of the Scarlet Witch card. I don't think it's amazing, but for people who don't have access to Marvel Zombies that can't like double stack those HP procs, this isn't a bad route. Your biggest problem here is the stinky bonus option. Other than that, yeah, the physical attack, and you've got conflict, right? You can't roll the proc. You basically have to take the proc and then crappy bonus options elsewhere, as opposed to getting like energy attack, ignore defense, and the proc. You know what I mean? It ends up being the proc and then and then. So there you go. Pretty much breaks that down for you. That's the gist of it, at least, I think. All right, so we were right about here. So yeah, for a PvE set, I think you swap this out for Ghost Rider. If you get a Ghost Rider card, I think it's a better fit. And then when you make a PvP set, if you ever do, you can use the Scarlet Witch card if you want as part of that. And that's a whole different thing with like New Avengers #9. For free to play that don't have Marvel Zombies, you could do like Scarlet Witch, Guardians of the Galaxy, Crescent, that kind of thing. But looking good so far. It's a good start. Nice, you got, okay. Tier 4 Gene with the CTP of comp. Interesting. I like. Pretty cool. Nice Rage on Venom. 0.9 per 1, you love to see it. Regular Judgment, be nice to be a mighty sooner or later. And looking, oh wow, your magic's right on tier 4's doorstep. Somebody likes magic. So you want to craft first. You want to prioritize crafting up your cards. Like I said, you could leave the Scarlet Witch one and just finish up your Guardians. But then after that, you can like invest in rerolling options with your mythics and just use premium cards for rerolls. It's up to you whether you want to craft this up. I mean, like, I don't know when you're going to have a replacement for it, so you may just craft this one up, and then you do craft it. When you remove it, you can save it for your PvP set of cards if you want. What's up, Desmond? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming by the stream, dude. Good to see ya. You want him for striking. You need to make this a mighty judgment and then use him as a striker. That's his whole deal. He's basically like the ultimate striker in the game right now, and tier 4 is good for him to strike. That's where he's really going to come in clutch for you. So magic is next, I'm assuming. These guys are both clutch. Tier 4ing Doctor Strange should be a must. When you can get the uniform for Storm at a discount, I would grab that. Great unit. I don't know where your other CTP of competition is. Did you get 2? Is one in your bags? Probably not today, Comics Talil. Thanks for being here, though, my friend. I think we're kind of like full up here on our list. I got to take off today and do some stuff, so just going to wrap these last few up, and then I'm going to get out of here today, but hopefully we'll get you on the next one we do. We do a more involved account help on Mondays. You have 1 comp and 4 rages in your inventory? You could make a mighty rage for Strange. You could get her uniform and use that other competition on her. I think that'd be a good place for it. Wow, man, that's a lot of rage. I would almost say, like, whew, I don't know. You could do some work with that, man. You could easily justify a mighty rage for Strange. You might want to save at least 2 of those rages for other characters that you bring up for like Alliance Battle, Extreme, and Legend. It looks like you are missing a couple supports. I don't see M'Baku in here. And he should be in some state of being built if he's not. Yeah, try and get a Mega Tier 2 for him when you can. I know it's, you know, you get one when you get one, but good idea, Miguel. That is a great strategy. I 100% agree with that. Absolutely a good idea. Do not equip that CTP until you have her uniform and she's like, I mean, you could do it if she's level 80 and you're knocking on tier 4's door, but maybe you wait till tier 4. But yeah, man, all I can say is you are set up here. You've got great options for tier 4s, so there's no shortage of tier 4 options. It looks like bringing up some tier 3s and transcended potentials. No, you've got them. I'm lying. It's just M'Baku that you need. And then I'm not sure that I saw Coulson. If you don't have Coulson tier 3 yet, he's definitely a good option to take up to tier 3 for support. All right, man. Hopefully that was helpful. I am going to jump over to Dean real quick. You still here, Dean? I'll try and kind of cruise through these. Not really. I don't have to cruise, but we got to keep it moving because I got to get out of here. And Dean, you just had like one question, right? You were wondering about, what was it, tier 4 or something like that? You said you had a quick question. Oh, also, are you talking about in that last account, Gwenpool? I just didn't notice that she wasn't even purchased or anything. Oh, maybe she was. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Is Jermaine talking smack about Gwenpool? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Do you still have time? I don't think you can get the old ones on sale anymore. I think they're off discount. Ah, yeah, Gwenpool is a good option for you. Yeah, you may have missed the summer seasonals, but honestly, with your account the way it is, I wouldn't panic because you have a lot of other uniforms you can pick up on discount. You still need like Gwenpool. There was a lot of upgrades for you to get. I can't go back and look, but yeah, unfortunately, it's really confusing. All the other sales, they were like staggered. The all uni sale ended, then the old crystal cost. Wait, am I just making it up? Where are they? Are they just not in here? Because I have them purchased. I'm tripping. They're still on sale, right? Because I'm seeing the crystal cost ones. They have to be. I just have them purchased. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm getting tired. Lying to you. Yeah, they should still be there, right? Somebody help me. Mighty competition. Need one more mighty comp equipped. Okay. Yeah, they should still be there. One more week. Thank you. Appreciate that, Miguel. One more week. Don't want to confuse people. So yeah, dude. Good. Grab those seasonals. That looks great. Gwenpool. You've got those CTPs. I like your idea of not equipping them too soon, but you have great targets for them and then really good tier 4s available as well. All right, CTP of comp, huh? You got a regular rage on the Gene. You've got your 1 CTP of comp on your Storm. Oh, I see what's going on. The Hulkster's missing. We don't have the Hulkamania, so we don't know what to do. Ah. That's a tough call. That is a really tough call. Basically, the only things I've heard, Dean, and you've probably heard the same things I have, is that Gene does okay with 1. Does good with the competition, but Gene is Gene, you know? So, yeah, that's right where I went first. I'm glad Nadar thinks the same thing. You have a regular rage here, so she might be a good option for an upgrade because you'll see a pretty significant bump, I imagine, from a regular rage to a mighty competition. And then, of course, you've got like Venom as an option, but I don't think he's one of the best options, and you've already got a mighty rage. So I don't think he's a good option at all. I don't think Thor's a good option. So it seems like Jean is kind of the way to go, eh? Are you still using her in content, Dean? Do you use Jean Grey at all? Yeah, all uni's over, Desmond. Yeah, that's the one that ended. And I think they actually do end in weird staggered. Really dumb. Not a lot. Because right now, I don't think a lot of other options have surfaced. I've heard, like I said, I've heard Venom's good. Hulk is really good. I'm enjoying having the CTP of comp on him, especially for ABL, but that's only if you're using Hulk for ABL, right? So, and if you're not picking up Luna's seasonal, I don't know that she's a good option either. And that's like everything I know. Other than that, I wouldn't be comfortable telling you to equip it on anyone else because I have no experience with them. And yeah, I don't know if you'll see a big bump with Venom. Even if you swapped this for the comp, I don't know that it's much better than a Mighty Rage. Storm's already got the Mighty comp. You could hold it, man. As much as that sucks, you could hold it. And hope we get a good option in this next coming update. Maybe just see. And then if that doesn't work out, if the next update comes and there's no good option, then you could look at maybe Jean Grey. Or if you're going to build Hulk, you could put it on Hulk. But yeah. You're both right. You're both correct. Luna Snow is a great target for the comp if you have her seasonal uniform. If you do not, she is not. Just for a little bit, Lucas. How you doing, man? And what's up, SBG? How you doing, man? PvE Galactus. Easy comp choice. Yeah, I think that's what I got, Dean. I probably would wait, hold it in your inventory until this next update lands, just in case, just because of your situation, just in case something like good that is good with the comp comes out. And if it doesn't, I think I'd look at Jean Grey. Because I think this is your biggest chance for an upgrade, you know, with the options you have. I'm not sure that you're going to see much of an increase switching to a comp from a well-rolled Mighty Rage. Hopefully that helps, Dean. I don't like giving people the be patient answer. No one likes that answer, but yeah, no problem, man. Hopefully that helps. We'll see. You're killing it, man. Your account's way further along than mine is, that's for sure. All right, we got one more here. Take a look at Deadlock. Okay, I was like, I know I've got you somewhere where I can look you up. Let's go. House of Grey in the House of Grey. Okay. No, that's Galactus on a caboose. There it is. There's our little palace. There's our little palace. All right, what are we looking at here? Just everything. Swords are coming along. Nice fiver on the green. Nice fiver on the purple, too. Making progress, dude. This one's stinky. Hope to find an upgrade soon. It's tough, man. You hate those 3 stars when you get this far along, dude. You're just like, boo, get off my swords. Golly, yeah, dang, some blue stars. Let's take a look real quick, man. Resist, 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 resist. I mean, that's an easy call. That's an easy call. Someday you've only got 2 good stats here. You could try and get rid of these resists. It's a tough thing to do. But if you go back and you try for better stats here, that's probably what you're going to want to do. Resist, resist. All basic defense, crowd control time, resist. Yeah, dude, you are just like driving for blue stars. And unfortunately, once you get this done and you're at 25 Pierce, you are going to be at a crossroads that is quite ugly. You're going to have to decide if you go back and redo all of the... It kind of is what it is. You'll have the Pierce while you work on the cards, but you're going to have to go back and break all these cards down to like no Pierce. None. Like back down to the base. You're just starting out with it. Because if you look at this, the only stat here really worth locking on a PvE set is going to be all basic defense here. And even that isn't the right stat. It's just one that works. And then, yeah, you'll have to re-roll everything else on there. Bottom stats look great. Crit rate, energy defense. This one could be better. 7 quality is nice, but those bonus options are not good. Bonus options are okay here. They look good. Basic attacks, attack speed, ignore defense. Okay, at least here you have 3 stats you can lock. You can lock all basics, attack speed, and ignore defense, and then try and get rid of the resists here without losing all 5% of the Pierce. You can. Nice. Your Thor's cooking. That's always good. You'll be able to lock 3 here and then roll the rest. Here we've got an absolute stinker set of crafted stats. Attack speed. And that's if you even, I mean, yeah, I guess you lock attack speed. Yeah, that's rough. Those are some gnarly stats, brother. Nice. 7 quality with the proc is always sweet. You love to see that, man. That's good stuff. But again, man, the stats, you can lock this, lock this, lock this. So you've got 3 here again. Luckily on a couple of these, you can lock 3, roll 3. But yeah. And for anybody who's watching who wants to know, not to like throw you under the bus or make fun, that's certainly not the point. But this is why people tell you not to lock like resist blue stats or anything like that, because you just have to end up going back and undoing it all anyways. So it's like you might as well just do it right the first time. But anyways, lots of Pierce, so you got to be enjoying that. But yeah, during Black Friday, you'll probably go back through and start working on rerolls there, getting through them. So want a Mighty Conquest when you can get it, and preferably the new uniform. If it's still really relevant around Black Friday, you might want to upgrade his uni. You might not. People say this one's good enough, but what I know is I beat the crap out of this guy and the other guy beats the crap out of me. So take that for whatever it's worth. Rage, good. Love that uniform, man. I've been like, I want to pick this up. I'm really hoping I can be like, dang, I shouldn't have gotten Captain Marvel, do what I say, not what I do, and we can end up picking this up while it's still relevant, because this is a beautiful uniform. I love the hair. I love this effect they added with, I think it was they added it before King of Black. Was it maybe like a Thor uniform that they started doing that on? I don't remember, but it's beautiful. Yeah, careful with these. Not careful, but you really want mighty CTPs. You want these to be reforged. You see a lot better results out of PvP. 200.9 per one. Boom, boom, and a toot, toot. Nice artifact here. Looking good. And a rage. Energy. Huh? Wait a tick. Wait a tick. Where's your other one? Okay, now I'm nervous. Interesting. Oh, okay. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, then you definitely want to try and find that second conquest so you can get him a mighty conquest. What was I just like? Oh, the CTPs. This, I don't even know, brother. This uniform's so old. Even if you're like this guy's biggest fan, I'm not sure this was a great place for this. You want to try and get the 7-second cooldown on the bottom. And if you have another one of these, man, like you got the people that want these right here. These are the two folks that want those CTPs. I mean, I'm sure Black Bolt, like maybe he does okay with it, but Black Bolt's just so old. Saving the other one for Luna Snow. Okay. Yeah, someday when you get a discount, you might want to move that over to your Storm or something, but maybe not. Maybe you leave it if you don't want to spend the crystals. It's up to you. I have no idea how Black Bolt performs with a CTP of competition. I don't think a lot of people went that way. Let's see here. What about your next tier 4? That is the question. By the way, this is it. Oh, thanks. Making breakfast. See what you got going on. 3-star artifact for her. No star. Yeah, careful with this kind of stuff. This is good advice I can give you. Careful with this, because like you have no artifacts. So this guy has 0 value in PvP for you right now. 0 value. Not good in PvP. And you have a greed on him. And you have a character right here who needs that greed. So this is a perfect example. Again, not to like never to make fun or like throw anyone under the bus or anything like that. But this is a pretty rough mistake. Because now you could have had a mighty CTP on your Wolverine who has the artifact, who'd be tearing it up for you in PvP. But now you have a CTP of greed here that's locked down and just like stuck that you can't do anything with. So just a good thing to note and keep an eye on in the future. In the future fighting. Okay, let me see about tier 4 here. Have Thor, interesting. Some good tier 4s, man. I wouldn't prioritize. Well, I'm having a really good time with Magic tier 4, but I have a 4-star artifact. So I will leave that up to you. Would not recommend it as an urgent pick. Venom is very strong. As far as tier 4s go. Interesting. You could look at Cyclops sooner or later for the same reasons I am if you wanted. Magic might be a choice with a decent obelisk. Nice, that's good. At least you're getting some use out of him. That's good. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's just not the same kind of thing. He's a whole different unit when he gets an artifact. I guess I'd be lying if I said he had no value. Sure, he does, like, something. Get an artifact for Deadpool. He'd be a decent option for a tier 4. Where is your Luna Snow? Where is your Snizzle? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, there she is. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, we should get another premium tier 2 selector. Awesome, man. Well, then you've got your business lined up. You go ahead and you take your Luna Snow up to tier 4. That sounds great. Why not? Give her that other mighty CTP of comp. You may want to switch this around someday, up to you. Obviously, a Black Bolt enjoyer. And then I actually think these are decent options for tier 4s. These guys. Granted, I didn't look through everything you have, but this seems like pretty good options with what you've got. So, all right, my friend. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if you have any other quick questions. I know, right? I need like 8 of those premium tier 2 selectors, and then we'll be solid. I don't even need 10, bro. I won't be greedy. I just take like 8. Good. So Desmond. Yes, that's typically true. He is an unlock for Thanos, World Boss Legend. So if you want to push Thanos, World Boss Legend up to 20 plus, you need to tier 4 Cyclops. So either would be good, honestly. And you've got an insight here. So yeah, Nick Fury's a great choice too. You got a lot of good options. I pick between them. Nick Fury would be a better support pick, I think. But all around, I think I would rather have Cyclops tier 4 first myself. That's just me. Can use him for ABL for the striker. I love Storm, so I'd love to get her the support. Yeah. And just to have Cyclops would be cool. But yeah, I need the newest uniform as well, so planning on focusing on PvP. Gotcha. Okay, then yeah, maybe Magic is worth looking at, and then hopefully you find that Deadpool arty soon, dude. And then yeah, another authority to make a mighty there. You got a few moves you got to make, and then these guys would be good like tier 4 options. And if you have weapon hex, I didn't look. I don't know if you have weapon hex in here. The zombies are mean mother effers in Team Battle Arena. Ooh, nice. Grats on the insight. Oh, you got a lot of options. Any good. You can basically go down your supports from best to worst, I'd say. Like Valkyrie is a fantastic option for an insight, no doubt about it. You can look at that little chart too that's floating around. I need to get my hands on that. There's a little infographic floating around where somebody broke down a pattern that you can use for insights and liberations to keep them from overlapping. So you put this one on these guys, this one on these guys, and then you get the right setup. But other than that, I would just say, you know, options like Valkyrie are really good for an insight because she gets used so often for so many different things. I use M'Baku a lot. Oh yeah. That kind of stuff. I don't know if I would go with Cyclops. But yeah, you got a lot of good options. I just definitely would, was that Death Proof that made that? Oh, that's nice, man. Missed that guy. Shout out Death Proof. I hope he's doing good, dude. Taking care of his family and stuff. All right, man. I'm on back out of here. I got to. Yeah, it's really nice. Desmond, if you see that thing, if you can get a hold of it and we can get it in the Discord, that would be great. I'll even credit him too, of course. But it'd be nice to have that for everybody because that question comes up a lot. And we'll try to get a hold of that so we can get it in the Discord for people. All right, guys. I got to get out of here, man. Thanks so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you all. Sorry the account help. Oh, wait. Ninja, you still here, dude? Ninja, if you're still here, I can do you real quick, dude. I forgot. And then I got to get out of here. Because, yeah. Oh, wait, no, we don't. We're not in the biggest hurry, but we do got to go. If Ninja's still here, I can do Ninja. But that's it. I've been trying to look at Ninja's account for, like, forever. Give it a second here for the chat lag, see if we can find a Ninja. And then tomorrow's Friday, right? So AC starts tomorrow. We did get our application in. Yeah, the new alliance is filling up. Get a hold of Jorge and Nadar if you want a spot. They just need your IGN so they can confirm you're part of the channel. trying to keep just the channel members in there. But other than that, I think I lost Ninja again. That's okay. We'll get there, man. Ninja's always around. All right, guys. Yeah, again, thank you so much for hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, had fun, learned anything, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, it helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we're doing it every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. We got more guide videos coming in the future. I'm not sure how long. I might have a little lull. It might be a week, actually, this time before we see another video, but it should be coming at you soon. So look forward to that. I'm Olden Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Jean says hi, too. Hi, everybody. She jumped up here right after I ended it.